How did the untouchable schoolboy get exposed? I watched Dylan Mercer rule our school for 3 straight years. He was untouchable. Wealthy parents who donated to the district, perfect grades, captain of the debate team, and a smile that melted teachers on contact. But behind that polished image, he was a nightmare. I first started seeing through it sophomore year. My friend Ava came to school one morning with puffy red eyes. "It's nothing," she said, but later she told me the truth. Dylan had spread a rumor that she'd slept with the entire baseball team after she rejected him at a party. "Why don't you report him?" I asked, furious. "Are you kidding? His mom's on the school board. Besides, everyone loves him," she said, voice cracking. No one would believe me. And she was right. Dylan operated in plain sight. He'd trip people in the hallway but make it look like an accident, borrow answers, then accuse others of cheating. He'd even insult kids during class in ways that sounded like compliments. Teachers never saw it. By junior year, I started documenting everything. At first, just little notes on my phone. Dates, incidents, witnesses. Then I started recording him when I could. Just audio. It wasn't much, but it was something. The breaking point came senior year. My best friend Marcus had just transferred to our school. Dylan locked onto him immediately. It started with jokes about Marcus being gay. Then Marcus's gym clothes vanished during PE. His art projects got mysteriously ruined. "Just ignore him," I said. Marcus's eyes were tired. "That's what everyone says. That's why people like him win." Then one Monday, Marcus didn't show up. Or Tuesday. By Wednesday, his mom called me crying. He'd tried to harm himself. Sitting in that hospital room, staring at Marcus hooked up to monitors, something inside me snapped. "I'm going to end this," I promised. The next day, I created a burner Instagram account, @TheRealDylanMercer. I posted a recording of him threatening a freshman. Nothing happened. Then came screenshots of him bragging about cheating. Still, nothing. "It's not enough," my sister said. "You need something bigger." So I went bigger. I made flyers. "Have you been bullied by Dylan Mercer? Email anonymously, thetruth@gmail.com. I posted them everywhere. Bathrooms, lockers, the library. The inbox exploded. 27 students, 7 teachers, even the janitor had a story. And every single one thought they were alone. I compiled it all, dates, screenshots, transcripts, recordings, into one document. Then I created a private link and sent it to the principal, superintendent, every member of the school board, and the local newspaper. "You're insane," my sister said. "His parents will sue you." "They can try," I said, even though my hands were shaking. The next day, Dylan didn't show up. By lunch, the rumors had started. By 3 p.m., the principal called an emergency assembly. "We have a zero-tolerance policy for bullying," she said, clearly uncomfortable. "Recent allegations are being taken very seriously." 2 days later, the Herald Times ran the headline, "Pattern of bullying exposed at Lincoln High." They didn't use my name, but they mentioned the substantial evidence provided by students. Dylan's parents pulled him out. Some said it was to protect him. Others whispered he'd been expelled. The real confirmation came when 3 students filed a lawsuit. When I visited Marcus again in the hospital, he was sitting up, scrolling through the article. "Was this you?" he asked quietly. I nodded. He looked at me, tears in his eyes. "Thank you," he whispered, "for making people see." And just like that, the untouchable boy wasn't untouchable anymore.